Hey everybody, Chris Bond21 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. On the last episode, we completed Ventus's chapter, and we're getting ready to move on to Aqua. And so basically on the final episode of Ventus, got another cliffhanger ending, so to speak. Ventus had to clash with Vanitas in the Keyblade Graveyard, so his fights were both against him, just him alone, nothing fancy there, nothing with Xehanort, that was too busy what Terra was dealing with. But we fought with Vanitas, who took off his mask, and he kind of looked familiar. He looked a little bit like Sora. Actually, he looked exactly like Sora, and he sounded like Sora because he's voiced by Haley Joel Osment. As to why that is, the game didn't quite give us an answer, but there will be an answer by the game's true ending, so I can't talk more about that right now, but suffice it to say, an answer is coming. Anyway, Ventus had to fight with Vanitas, and they did fight, but unfortunately killing Vanitas basically meant that his darkness would have to flow back into Ventus, which meant that the Keyblade, the ultimate weapon that Xehanort's looking for to start the second Keyblade War, would have been forged. So Ventus ended up entering his mind, I guess, or like subconscious. It's sort of like a metaphysical place of existence, and fought with Vanitas in his mind, basically kicked his ass, even though it meant that his own heart would disappear. And, well, that's the last we saw, basically. Ventus kind of disappeared and died, I guess. Maybe died is the wrong word to say, but faded away would probably be a correct term. But we don't exactly know what happened. He was left hovering in space along with Aqua, so we need to play Aqua's story and get the final sort of chunk of the story down and out of the way. So all we have to do is Aqua's story, and then once we're done with that, just the final chapter, which is just a boss fight, really. And then there's something a little bit bonus to Final Mix, but it's nothing too crazy. It's sort of like another mission type thing, but it's nothing like, oh my god, long. It's going to take us a while. So this is it. We're in the final stages of Birth by Sleep here. So let's get started with Aqua, because we're going to have to go back through all that Land of Departure BS at the beginning and a lot of repeated cutscenes. But a couple of new cutscenes, considering we get to see what Master Ericus was talking to Aqua about. We've heard twice already that she gets all this new knowledge. So let's hear what that was when we get to the Land of Departure. So let's get started.
Today you will be examined for the Mark of Mastery. Not one, but two of the Keyblades chosen stand here as candidates. But this is neither a competition nor a battle for supremacy. Not a test of wills, but a test of heart. Both of you may prevail, or neither. But I am sure our guest, Master Xehanort, did not travel all this way to see our youngest prospects in years fall short of the mark. I trust you are ready.
Yes.
Then let the examination begin.
Don't worry about me. You two focus on the exam.
But Ven, you're in danger here. Go wait in your room.
No way. I've been looking forward to this. Seeing you two become masters. I'm not gonna miss it now.
He can take care of himself. He's been out there training just as hard as us.
Yeah.
Stay sharp, Ven.
Okay, so big surprise. The test has been overrun with orbs, with darkness. Totally didn't see that coming. Yeah, so we got to just do this bit again. Also, fun little bit of trivia here. So you might see it right now. So Aqua has the straps, the pink straps covering her back with the X. Fun little fact, when the game was originally being designed, Aqua didn't have that on her back. I'll put up a picture now of what it originally looked like. So she was just bare-skinned on her back. Apparently, some people at Disney took a look at the design and didn't like that she wasn't covered up from the back, so they asked Square to redesign the character with a covering. So yeah, Tetsuya Nomura went back and redesigned Aqua with the X's over her back, so she wasn't like bare-skinned. I don't know why. It's not like it was her front, but it was her back, and I guess that's too subjective for a game that is aimed at all ages. So Yeah, they had to redesign that bit. So yeah, also Kingdom Hearts history being made right here. It's our first time playing as a female. Our first female protagonist in the series that we get to play as. Hopefully Kairi will be the second in Kingdom Hearts 3. We don't exactly know that yet, whether that's true, but unless by the time I'm uploading this, maybe they've shown something, but I hope not. I hope they're keeping that a secret, a big secret. So yeah, we're going to get all the ability things again, as usual.
But one must keep a still heart even in the most trying of circumstances. It was an excellent test, one I chose to let unfold. Which brings us to your next trial. Now, Terra and Aqua, the two of you will face each other in combat. Remember, there are no winners, only truths. For when equal powers clash, their nature is revealed. Begin! We have deliberated and reached a decision. Terra, Aqua, you both performed commendably. However, only Aqua has shown the mark of mastery. Terra, you failed to keep the darkness within you sufficiently in check. But there is always next time. That is all. Aqua, as our newest Keyblade Master, you are entitled to certain knowledge. Please wait here for further instruction.
Hey.
Terra, I'm sorry.
The darkness. Where did it come from?
What do you make of Ventus?
He ain't gonna cut it. Somebody's gotta break that loser in.
Not here, you won't. I have to keep up appearances.
I know that. He just needs a little incentive to leave home.
Sorry. But I need some time alone.
And insomuch as you are now Keyblade Master, you must always be conscious of... What is that?
What happened?
Why isn't Ven here?
Very well, then. I will send my pupils to investigate. Yes, I understand. Farewell. That was my dear old friend Yen Sid. As you know, he is master no more, but he still keeps a close eye on the tides of light and darkness. His counsel serves as signposts on the road we wielders of the Keyblade must walk. All the more reason, then, for concern. For he tells me the princesses of heart are in danger. Not only from the forces of darkness, as you may assume, but also from a new threat. One that feeds on negativity. Fledgling emotions that have taken monster form. Yen Sid calls them the Unversed. As wielders of the Keyblade, you are tasked with striking down any who would upset the balance of light and darkness. The Unversed are no exception. I tried to pass this news on to Master Xehanort, but my repeated attempts to reach him have failed. I doubt there is any connection, and yet this all troubles me.
Master Xehanort is gone?
So here we are. I need you two to get this situation under control. Eliminate the Unversed. and find Master Xehanort. I have unlocked the lanes between. You may use these forbidden pathways to travel between this world and countless others. The darkness looms closer than usual within these spaces, but your armor will protect you. Lastly, remember that order must be kept. You cannot tell anyone there are other worlds. Now go, and fulfill your duty.
Yes, Master.
Terra, consider this an opportunity. A second chance for you to change my mind.
What?
You must know, I care for you like my own son. If I could have my way, I would name you Master in a second. But how can I, when you are so obsessed with power? Terra, you mustn't be afraid of losing. Fear leads to obsession with power, and obsession beckons the darkness. You must never forget.
Thank you, Master. I swear, I will not fail you again.
Master, I best be on my way.
Wait, Aqua. Before you depart, I have one other, well, call it a request of the utmost priority.
Yes?
I told Terra this could be a second chance to show the mark of mastery, and I meant it. However, that flicker of darkness he displayed during the examination, I can sense it runs very deep. If those powers were to prove too much for him to handle, I want you to bring him back to me at once. It's for his own good. He could not bear to lose any of you to the darkness.
Of course. I would never let that happen. I promise you I will bring Terra back. Only this time, you'll see he has what it takes to be a master. He's not as weak as you think.
Yeah.
Wait, Ven!
No, he mustn't. You have to bring him back.
Don't worry, Master.
Alright, so we forged our D-Link with Ventus, and they're going to explain D-Links, and we get Terra. And we should be back on the world map. Shouldn't have anything else to do. Yep, unlock the command board, shoot me in the head. And, of course, the first world that Aqua gets, Cinderella's world, because we basically did Enchanted Dominion first with Terra, and we did the Dwarven Woodlands first as Ventus. So, yep, on the next episode, that's about 15 minutes. I know it's a little short, but we have to get these things out of the way. We will be tackling the Castle of Dreams for the first time, which means we're probably going to deal with the... I guess the end of Terra's bit here. Again, I cannot wait to show you guys the timeline thing that's on the main menu. It's going to make this seem so much weirder when you try to lay it all out as to what's happening when. So, yeah, we're finally in the last character story, so we're going to start making progress here. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you guys on the next part.